I don't know how to feel, ladies and gentlemen. I do not know how to feel after that game. The mixed emotions. I'm happy, frustrated, angry, proud. I just don't know, man. The Potter era got off to such a good start, man. I want to say any reservations I had about him. Listen, obviously, look, it's one game, but honestly, what I saw today filled me with so much confidence in this coach going forward. That first half, I haven't seen anything like that from West Ham in a long time. And people that don't watch West Ham week in, week out won't understand. The work rate from that team is what I've been desperate to see for so long. No more static players, sideways, backwards passing, just pedestrian sort of football that we've seen. A team that actually shows some fight, some work rate, some actual urgency on the pitch, trying to get the football up towards the other end of the pitch as quick as possible. I cannot tell you how long I've been dying to see that, and I saw it today. That game, what's cost us is a result of bad luck and bad refereeing. That's what it comes down to. That first goal never should have been a corner. You could say, oh, they should have had a corner early on, right? Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll swap the goal for that first corner. I'll swap that. I'll swap that corner for that corner. And I'm not even trying to knock Villa. I just thought we did so well. First half, they did not have a single shot. We defended so well. And let me put this into context. This is one of the, I think, bottom 4 worst defenses, or the top 4 worst defenses, on whatever your perspective, in the league. A team that's conceded 4s, 5s, 6s for the better part of a year. And he's come on, and I've seen the defense so organized, limiting Villa to chances to the point where they can't even get a shot off, let alone a shot on target. And bad luck strikes. Fullkrug pulls his hamstring on a situation where I believe it would have been 2-on-1 with him and Kudus, which I think would have very good chance that would have resulted into a goal, if not a shot on target. And listen, Fullkrug didn't really have a shot or anything like that. Fulkrug was very influential in the game in how he was linking up play and being that focal point. Oh, it's such a shame because I really believe in Fulkrug. It's just not going to happen for him at West Ham. It's just not going to happen, is it? I just don't think he's ever going to get to the point where he can get fit enough to play a consistent run of games. 2 separate injuries that he's picked up, of course, but I just think he's going to be one of them players. And it's unfortunate because there is a talent there. And I see it. And then to lose Summerville. Summerville was our best player in that first half. I am so impressed with this kid. I think he's like 21 years old. What was Lopetegui doing? This performance today, and the players that I see, it just makes you question Lopetegui even more. It just puts, they've really shown him up. The fact that he rarely played Summerville. Summerville was brilliant defensively, out-muscling players, twice his size a lot of the time in defense. And offensively, he was a bright spark. Got the assist today for Paqueta. Great team goal. Where was he? Where's he been? Why haven't you been playing him? Ollie Scholes comes in, gets man of the match, does not look out of place. But yet, Lopetegui would rather play Soufal right back, Wan-Bissaka left back. Potter comes in straight away. No. Scholes is going in. We saw a lot of fluidity in the formation today. I said players that haven't been great are back up to where they've been, the standards. Like Paqueta, especially the first half, was class. It's just what we want to see, but the injuries killed us. They absolutely killed us. But, Potter managed the game. We started being a little bit more defensive. But again, the corner that's not a corner, they score from a scrappy goal. And then Mavropanos, he does Mavropanos things, doesn't he? He's just giving the silly balls away constantly in dangerous areas. This squad, it needs major surgery. Major surgery. I'm telling you, us going out the FA Cup is a blessing in disguise, because we are still dangerously close to that bottom three for my liking. We are in no shape for a cup run. No shape in the terms of the squad. We've got one fit striker, and his name is Danny Ings, and we saw how he worked out today, didn't we? Antonio, Jared Bowen, Fullkrug, potentially Summerville. I hope it was a precaution. Mavropanos had to come off. If it's a concussion injury, we won't see him against Fulham. So we've got one senior centre-back. Emerson, Tadibo. Like, the injuries that we've got, it's so unfortunate what Graham Potter's come into. It is a real tough job. And people try bantering me about, oh, Moyes back, be careful what you wish for, Potter out. Like, I'm sorry, anyone, I get it, you're trying to force banter. Force your banter. But anyone genuinely trying to criticize Graham Potter, they don't know football. You don't have an absolute clue what you are talking about. Because what I've seen today is the opposite of what I've seen all season. That's a well-coached, well-drilled side. He's managed to do that with one training session. The man started yesterday with this team. And in 24 hours, he has got us playing better than we've seen in a year. That's huge. Hasn't got his players in, hasn't even got the best players available to him. And he's managed to do that. He's managed to get the most out of the least. So imagine what he can do with a few transfer windows. You know, I'm excited. I'm happy. I'm frustrated at the same time, because a win today, imagine the lift that would have got. I think Potter coming in the performance gives us a bit of a lift, but boy, a win today would have been special on his first game. But listen, that was a free hit. That is a free hit for me for Potter, because what is he expecting to do? I didn't have any expectations. I always thought we was going to lose. Even with, and I said it before the game, yeah, I think a win will be too much. Maybe, you know, Scott said maybe we could win on pens. I thought it'd be just a bit too much to ask. I just wanted to see a bit of an improvement in performance. And I saw a lot of improvement in performance. And a game where we're coming away feeling aggrieved, feeling like the ref has done us over. So, you know, like I said, massively impressed, but I'm worried about the state of this squad, and I'm worried about this transfer window, because we've got a lot of work to do. We've got to sign a striker. Look, we've had to sign Scott made this point. We've been needing to sign a striker like every window for as long as I can remember. But with one fit striker, and that one being Danny Ings, boy, it is an urgency. We have to get someone in, and the right someone in. Evan Ferguson, I'm not so sure about because of his injury record. I know he's worked with Potter, but with the injuries we've got, last one we need is another injury-prone striker. We need someone to come in to be the first choice. To have Antonio out, Fullkrug out, and Bowen out, who could play up top, who would play up top over Ings for a damn certainty, it's brutal. Absolutely brutal. Man, West Ham, fortune's always hiding. It really is. So, like, look, it's the toughest of toughest situations for Potter to come in. But I'm excited to watch my team. Like, if my team play, especially like that first half, mate, I'm going to enjoy watching West Ham. This is all I've asked for. People think West Ham fans, we've got unreasonable expectations. Okay, yeah, I do want to be in Europe. I do want to be challenging for that. But I want to see my team put in a shift. I want to see my team work their asses off, you know, press, win first and second balls, you know, move, actually show movement, show for the ball. And I haven't seen that in the longest of times. And I've seen it now, and I want more of it, because, you know, it got my blood pumping, got my juices flowing. So, it's just like I said, mixed emotions, man, mixed emotions. So yeah, listen, man. Look, my big reservation about Potter was the structure of this club. We are a shambles. We are a mess, and it's not an easy. He had such a great structure. Honestly, such a well-run club. I have so much respect for Brighton, how they do things, how they run their club, and that's what he had to work with. And it's night and day. We was supposed to be trying to move towards that model. I'm hoping, he helped change the culture. He helped bring that in. He was part of that change from the Hooten era to like the Potter era and what they have now. I'm hoping he can be part of that for us. This is a project manager. Chelsea fans coming in and they, like to banner like Chelsea's a mess, an absolute mess of a club where they were at the time. All the players that they had in, the signings, I get it. Like he wasn't perfect, and he's owned that. He's owned his mistakes, and that's all you can ask for a manager. We've had managers in the past like Big Sam who think they're perfect and never do anything wrong, and that's a problem. You can't improve if you don't self-reflect. So, listen, for this season, look, let's try and get top 10. Lopetegui, look, I respect him as a human being. I think he's great as a human being, but he's awful appointment, and he's tanked our season. Really, he really has. It's put us in a real bad situation, and so my expectations for Potter is not going to be high. At the very least, if he keeps us up, boy, I'm not going to be sitting there going, "Oh, Potter, I'm not sure." Next season, give him this window and next window, and I'm confident he can get us ticking. The man management and the improvement in certain players already. Mate. Referees, man. Unbelievable. I'm so, like I said, it's a blessing we went out, but I'm still pissed that we went out. Do you know what I mean? Like, we're in no shape for this competition. And now we've got Fulham on Tuesday and then Palace on Saturday, like no breathing room. And the injuries are the injuries. I'm desperately hoping Summerville is in, is fit, and that was a precaution. Because my word, we need him. We need him big time, man. And listen, Mavropanos, he's just one of them players, man. He's always going to put us under pressure. We need a centre back. Listen, we've got Caelan Casey. Hopefully he can step up like Ollie Scarles has. We need him too, because Tadibo seems to still be injured. But get a striker in. We need a proper midfielder, an engine in that midfield. Someone that can drive with the ball, someone, with a bit of strength, can pass, move, That's what we need. We need like a Kiarte type player. That's what I've said. Kiarte, Diarme, those sort of players, Kante, like those molds of players. And we haven't really got that at the moment. Souček isn't that, and Soler isn't that. Rodriguez, none of these players are fit that mold, and we need it badly. So look, if we can get loans in, but my God, listen, the summer we need to clear out some deadwood. Thankfully, Ings is out of contract, Creswell's out of contract, Soufal's out of contract. He didn't do bad, but he's not up to it. I can see him maybe going to Moyes' Everton. Good luck to Moyes. He can take Souček. We can sell it Souček to Moyes, and spend that money and get some quality players in that will fit Potter's system. But again, this is two different coaches, managers, players that he's had to work with, and he's got a tune out of. So full confidence in Potter. I'm looking forward to Fulham. A little bit less with the injuries, because I'm worried that it's a tough game as it is. Like, if it weren't for the injuries, I'd be looking forward to more. I just need to know about Summerville. But my God, I think we may have found our man. I said, listen, I've people can say I said a lot about Lopetegui. Listen, at first I didn't want Lopetegui. I got behind him, and yeah, maybe I was overly optimistic, and I was. But it's different now. Like I said, it's not blind. Honestly, I just want a manager to come and get us play good football, working hard, projects, something that we can build and believe in. Hopefully it starts here. So, on to Fulham. And yeah, I'm going to have to, I still honestly feel weird about that game. But overall, buzzing, great performance, good shift. Well done, Potter. First game, I'm impressed with you. On to Fulham. Let's go.